All right, so today and yesterday, I'm going to introduce this video because this is what I didn't think about it yesterday when I did it, but we were out at the dry farm. We were combining wheat and kind of showing you the effects of the drought here in the West and how much grain he's really not getting. And I showed you originally, actually, you go way back in my list of stuff I've done. I actually helped I guess you turn the dirt over, then I help plant, and now we've come into the full circle where we're actually doing the harvest. And it kind of shows you the progression. I should probably put some of that together and put it in a video because it's quite good, but it shows how bad the drought is here. At the same time, here I am on a wet farm, on a sod farm. It's literally, we're pulling up green grass and sending it in to retailers, as you will, or to homeowners, and they're getting the grass. Now, in the West, you have heard that we have a very bad drought. We have a very bad drought. So there are people like Evan Alt, Rocky Mountain Turf, I believe is what his company is called. He's also doing a native landscape thing to hedge against the bet here that sod's going to be kind of a dying business. So he's kind of gotten a little bit smart in his way of doing business, and he's trying to put the native landscaping in. But I got to show you some of the things because it was kind of fun to come out here today now. And of course, yesterday was at the dry farm with the combines. Today, I got to see a roll machine work, which I've never seen a roll machine work, that cuts the sod and rolls. A lot of people go, oh, rolled sod. Well, I've seen it, but I've never seen it cut. And of course, we have our Firefly brand, which is this one here, which is, I've showed you before, which cuts really nice and the pallets are flat. And then we've got our guys on the tow boy, which we're waiting for one of our other guys to show up today. He's sometimes a little late, so we give him a little credit. He's actually a pretty good worker, but likes to show up late. So anyway, I thought it would be a good opportunity to kind of give you a juxtaposition where you've got nice green grass that's not really, I'm gonna be honest, not really helping the drought situation, because even though I've been around sod for years, many years of back and forth, I don't think this is the best thing for the area right now. But it's a business, and people have to make money, and this is the profit they make, and people still want grass, and so we're willing to sell it. So let's go see some of the other stuff that we've done. And I'll show you that roll machine, and of course we'll kind of look at the drought. Okay guys, I'm going to show you some pictures. This is not the field I planted, not the one we showed a long time ago, but I'm telling you this is about the same. This is what's happening right now because of the drought. You can't even get the wheat tall enough to get it picked up with the combine. So he's been out here for a couple of hours and had enough. This is a pretty good field. Had enough to get half that truck full. I won't even say full. He's probably just partially pulling one side of that truck. This is what the good old drought is doing to us. So if y'all can pray for rain, I'm pretty sure we'd love to have some. But right now, it's not gonna do us a whole lot of good because we're in harvest stage and we ain't getting very much. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of a heads up. This is what we're doing today. We're doing some combining and we're trying to get some wheat done out of here. So here we go. Okay, being treated to a rare treat to show you a completely different cutter. This is a roller. So it cuts the same basically. Then it comes up here and it rolls it right there, which I'm still kind of confused. It comes out here like that. So then it comes out here like that. Sets them down, and this guy picks them up, and he comes out here. There's no pallet. There's no pallet under that. So when they go to wherever they're going, unless you want a pallet, it doesn't have a pallet. And then if you do want a pallet, you've got this thing here, which I can only assume because I haven't seen it run yet. It swings over here and drops a pallet, I'm guessing. an interesting setup. Ooh, that one's got really big. So there's a problem. Interesting. Everything comes with its own set of problems. And on this one, obviously, if you get a big old roll like that, now you've messed up. We're going to see what Mr. Evan has to say about this.
Rolled up 2 pieces.
Oh, 2 pieces. Okay. That's why I was curious. All right. Well, how did that happen?
24 square feet right there.
So there's 12. Oh, it didn't cut it. Well, there you go. Well, that's interesting.
Big old long pieces.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. They're already long as it. They're longer than ours.
You got a knife?
I don't. Would I be a good farmer if I had a knife? See, I'm not. That's the whole point. So then what do? Throw it back on the belt? This is going to be fun to watch. You can put one up, right? You can roll one. So you roll the one and put it back. Right?
I think we've got 3 passes.
So put that one on there, so that's good. Now then that fits, okay. So what do we got? Okay, cool. So roll that one up. I don't know about you, but I find that interesting because I ain't never done this before. Interesting.
Set that one right there when
After you're done? Okay. So I'm going to help him here. So I'm going to shut you up. So that's what it is. So we put that right back up in place there. So then it goes back in and starts to cycle again. Very interesting compared to what we do on our site. This is Brent's nephew. And of course they've been in the sod business because by virtue of, Grandpa and everybody, and then his dad had a sod farm. So we're kind of a sod farming group of people. And in a drought-ridden state might become obsolete. Interesting. Nice big old John Deere tractor. Oh, it is a John Deere tractor. That is nice. Fun. Different stuff, different way of doing business. So, fair is fair here. This still kind of blows me away. There's no pallet there, but because of the way I guess that is designed to set together, they hold on to each other. I gotta see if I can catch his forklift and see how he does that. And now I screwed this one up. This is not supposed to be this way. This is the one I rolled back, I put back up on there, so that's kind of messed up. Interesting way of doing business. Oh, I got lucky. I'm gonna figure out how this is done. Okay, so he's got a set of forks similar to the bottom of that. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna make you famous. Okay, so it goes in the grass, it doesn't really matter. Interesting. That is interesting. That is just odd to me.
To me also.
So there you go. You can kind of see that he picked that up without a pallet. Interesting. Now we know. I'll tell you right now that I'm a lot fast. That's a whole lot faster system. Of course, he's got a spider forklift, and I've got regular forklift. Which, sorry, I didn't mean to make you sick there. Regular forklift. I think we're faster. I don't know. They cut quite a few a lot of square footage there, but it's interesting. So each one of those rolls is 12 square feet. I think ours is 6 then, because I think they're half size. I know they're like 18 inches wide and 40 something inches long. So it's kind of interesting to me, the system. That's our fancy machine, the Firefly. Of course, he runs pretty fast. Well, he doesn't run pretty fast. He runs pretty slow, but he's steady. And when he's cutting good, things lay out flat, really neat and flat on a pallet. And then, of course, we've got our guys. And when they stack pretty darn good. I've done it now. There used to be a joke that said white man can't stack sod, which is not true. It's just somebody needs to learn how. So, Miguel's giving me the peace sign over there. He doesn't know I'm filming on this side over here. So, but anyway, there you go. That's a whole nother system. Rocky Mountain Turf Farm. Here we go. So this is Evans. This is Evans' company. We're gonna help him out here. We're gonna show Rocky Mountain Turf Farm. We're gonna give you the phone number and tell you that this is another difference of the way we do business. He does his under a canvas, what they call a Conestoga, a covered wagon, so they basically put their sod on their trailer this way, and a B train. For those of you who don't know what a B train is, this is very popular up in the Northwest and in Canada. They're hooked together so that they don't have a longer tongue in between. But this is how they set it up. And in all honesty, that is kind of really weird to me, because that's just not normal to me. We usually have a pallet. So he is, like I said, Evan, I'm going to give him a lot of credit for having the smarts to say there's another way to landscape, and he's going to add that into his business, and he's doing the best he can. So just thought I'd show you a different way of doing business in the turf. Well, we're not into turf wars. We don't do wars because we're all related around here, basically. It's kind of a family situation. There's Rocky Mountain Turf Farm for you. Just thought I'd show you. And this, of course, just to show you, is how we load and how we haul. We haul on a set of doubles still. So we haul 30 pallets at a time, and they're loaded like that, and that's why we have pallets. So there you go. That's the difference between, everybody does things differently. It's not all the same. That's what's kind of cool. It's just fun to see the differences. I got to thinking about the pallets, and I wanted to show you the difference in these pallets. These are the pallets we use. So you can see that they're flush to the edge, 3 layers, or 3 feet on them, and the board's on the top. We're going to show you the pallets that Evan uses. They're a little different because of the way the machines operate. So it's kind of interesting. I thought, you know what? This is something we should look at. So let's do that. Okay, this is the pallet that Evan uses. A little different build than what we have. Even these are his newer ones, and he's going with a 3x3. But it's got the wings out the side. I think that's because of the way that system picks them up. Because it rotates them in. What does it do? It's an interesting little system. I'm unable to see exactly why, but apparently that's the system they use. I thought that was kind of cool, actually. Kind of different, because we have different pallets. You'd think a pallet's a pallet, but it's not.